Good morning and welcome back to my Shabby Craft Corner, and today I am sharing my second Christmas swap box with Charmaine, and I've been spoiled, so I will go through and pick what I've got up in my box and hopefully show you it all. I have been using these two items this morning, so they are still messy. They were really brand new. They were brand new, all packaged and everything, and I've gone in there and I've used them already. But so this one is by IOD, and they're beautiful frames. I have just used them and they're drying. Charmaine did say, you know, is there anything that you did want? And the frames I've been getting, when you see, I don't know whether I can find the frames that I've been using, but when you see them in the picture being advertised, you see really big close-up photos of the moulds, and the ones that I've been getting are so tiny, like that tiny when they come. So although they're usable, these are the kind of frames that I've been looking for, and she sent me them, so I am so grateful. I think I've got the second lot here of what she put. And I'm hoping that I've got them all, and if I haven't, okay, so I haven't got the frame one, it's somewhere else, but I will go through what I have got. So thank you, Charmaine, for these frames. They really do mean a lot to me, and I'll be putting lots of these in my projects to come, so you'll be seeing lots of these frames. So if I can, I'll just quickly show you, and I'm not perfect with the frames yet, still got a little way to go, but as you can see, I have started making some. And then there was these that came, and Charmaine noticed that I never use wax seals, and the thoughtful that she watches my videos and she watches what I craft, and to know that I don't use wax seals to gift this to me is really special too. And this one is a bit sniffly in that today with my throat. I don't recall seeing you use wax seals before. I hope you can use this under supervision, of course. Long story, I'm not even going to tell you about it. I painted and decoupaged the handle and added all the rhinestone trims. I decorated the lid of the pellet so it's pretty sitting out on your desk. There is another seal inside the pellet canister. I made the rose dangle from the wax seal. So basically she decoupaged the wood handle and she put all the little diamante bling on, and as I was using it this morning, this one has detached, so I will try with my fiddly fingers to reattach it. But that is can you see how cute that little rose is, little rose heart, and that was dangling from there, so I will be reattaching that today. And then she put the rose on the top, and this one is a rose seal, and that one is a heart seal. So and this is what she said, she decorated it all, and that's the seal that she made out of the wax rose. So you can, I don't think this has ever been shown to do before, and I think that she's going to be putting out a tutorial creating them. And then she embellished the whole top of the lid with cheesecloth, a crochet doily, and put all the flowers and the buttons, and then the rhinestone trim around the edges to make the wax box pretty as well. And then the wax burner, and it's messy. I've been using it. I've got to work out how to clean it. I am such a messy crafter, so I will be making sure that I clean them. And I have been trying out my wax seals as well today. So as you can see there. And she did point me in the direction with making the roses, so I have been doing them, but I am waiting for her to put her tutorial out, so I'll put that to one side. So now we are going to get okay, just get my notes out because so I'm not doing these in order, Charmaine. I'm sorry, she spent so long as well putting the numbers and everything else. So these are excuse me, you'll have to excuse me, sorry. Trying to work out where I put that one to. Right, so these are vintage hankies that she got off a lady, and I believe what Charmaine was saying is that the lady is you know, not in this world no more, but she got this amazing package of vintage hankies, and the lady looked after them so well. They're, you know, the linens and so soft and delicate. So she knows that obviously I would appreciate the hankies and the linens and what they are. So she sent me them as a gift. This one's so cute and adorable. My daughter's like already eyeing it up, and I'm like, no. A little pink kitties there. They're so adorable. So put you there. And obviously being vintage, Charmaine has washed them delicately. Everything that she's washed up, all, you know, delicate and folded and ironed, and how pretty is that embroidery? So these are the hankies. There's a daisy kind of flower one there, and just the little soft detail of the trim, just beautiful. So they're the hankies, and they will be going in my special linens pile. So excuse me sniffling and being disgusting. I'll have to get me onion water out later. Right, so this one here, right, so she put a butter dish is not always for butter. Nope. Used for something special. Your jewellery on your dresser, which is going all my little bits of flowers and little gemmy bits are going in there. Your eyeglasses, trinkets from a loved one, just dust or wipe with a damp cloth to clean. Do not submerge in water. The butter dish is vintage silver, and I hand painted, so not meant for house butter. Well, it's definitely not getting meant for house butter. And I'll show you, Charmaine hand painted this, even the roses. How absolutely talented is she? Just even the little top piece has tiny little roses on. So, and the back, even the bottom, look, a little hand-painted rose there. So that was the butter dish, and inside, hang on, I'm going to be putting, because this came as one thing, I'm just going to try and find, okay, bottle, these two, right, so inside as well is some beautiful shabby key dangles that she has made. With sparkly snowflake and just the attention to detail. I don't know whether I've got on those little tiny pearl embellishments right at the end of the key, both sides, and even in the center there. So she really does pay attention to every single part of the detail. So that's one of the shabby keys. That is two of the shabby keys. Little rose beads. And the third one. Diamante flower around with the pearls and the little flower middle. And the beads on the end. So they are so cute and shabby. And then the bottle caps, oh my god, these are so clever. And she did say that she followed Kerry Ann's tutorial on Shabby Art Boutique for these, and although I go on Shabby Art Boutique, I just DT for her as well as Charmaine. I've never seen them, so if you go on the Shabby Art Boutique website, there's lots and lots of inspiration, and you'll always find something new. It just proves it, because I have not seen the bottle caps before. And she's put this in like a resin, so all the diamante trim and everything is all placed in there and covered. And the same with the rose there, she did that with the wax seal. And there's little things like handmade, this heart onto there with the little wax seal trim around there. And this one is magnetic with the little made with love little heart there. I don't know if you can just see that one. And a little crown with princess on with a little rose from made with the wax seal. So they are absolutely gorgeous, and then the inside has rose painted on them. So I'm going to just put them back in there, and I'll put the little heart embellishment back as well, so that's safe. And the writing says, I painted and embellished these keys for you. One is Christmas and the other are just pretty for you to find just the right place to hang them. And bottle cap dangles, one has magnet and the other has a clasp. So put them in there. There. So thank you so much for that. Honestly, my desk is going to be full of pretty shabby things. Okay, so I want to get these out the way and done with, because they're the larger items, and basically they were my, like, the attention and the thought that's gone into these is amazing. I am really, really blessed by what she's done. So this is a tablecloth. I'll just move everything out of the way. Okay. And she put, this tablecloth came from a thrift store. I know, right? It has a few flaws, but it has been cleaned and ready to use. any way you want to. I don't know, I was thinking maybe a, oh no, that was the pink glitter one. That was the pink glitter one. Okay, yep, so this is it. This table topper is a vintage piece I've had for years. I custom embroidered using my embroidery machine, wash in cold with other whites, no chlorine bleach, air dry and use a pressing cloth when ironing. It is clean and ready to use. So that came with this one. So I know Ivy is going to be like, oh my god, look at this pretty tablecloth. And obviously it's for when I do my presentations on my design team work, I can put this across my table. And it's Battenberg lace or Battenberg trim. So I'll just put that back to there, and as you can see how she's done this, she's embroidered my shabby craft corner and all the rose details on this. I mean, that is absolutely special. The thought, the care, the attention to detail, everything about this is absolutely special. You know, I don't think Charmaine actually knows, actually knows how much this all means to me. Sorry. Stupid woman. So yeah, Charmaine, you really don't. What you've sent means ever so much. Everything that you have sent me has touched me, and I'll always be grateful for that, so thank you. So you'll be seeing this one on my table a lot, and I'll probably be more in tears now because she also done this. And it's really, really big, and I can't show you it in full detail. I wished I could. Excuse me while I wipe my eyes. I'm going to be more sniffly now. Right, so this one here is, I hope I've got it. And I haven't got the, right, okay. Although I bought a plain white quilt, I did add all the special embroidery using my embroidery machine. It is meant to be used. Washing cold with whites and dry as normal. No chlorine bleach. Has been washed a few times, so it's clean and ready to keep you warm. So it's going to be my lap quilt for when I'm crafting and sitting down. And it says Shabby Journals Crafts and More, which is obviously my Facebook group. 12 Days of Christmas swap. Made with love, especially for Nicola, by Charmaine Shoepaw Johnson, December 2022. So that is embroidered in there as a keepsake memory with all the rose details, all the trim, and each and every embroidery lady has been there and set. And you've got, I think there's 6 different ones, she said. And as you can see, it's there. And up here is so difficult to show on camera how beautiful and how it does fit right over my lap beautifully. So on the cold days, which we are getting here in the UK at the moment, this will be something that I can sit down and put over my lap whilst I'm crafting. So yeah, those 2 items are so thoughtful and special. I mean, everything Charmaine sent is, but just the embroidery and the sentimental embroidery into these fabrics are extra special. So yeah, as I said before, I cannot even fathom, you know, the extent of what she's done for me. And yeah, so thank you very much, Charmaine, for this. I'll put this to the side. I've got a few more things in the box. So okay, so it says here, I bought this ceramic heart-shaped box, but I added all the treats on the top. So she created and made everything on the top. A never-ending stash of chocolates. I made the roses from Fimo clay. These are the roses that I use on my chandeliers. Amongst other things, dust to clean, no moisture. So with her brushes that she sent, I can dust them. But yeah, Fimo clay chocolates and roses. And she put every bit of chocolate. I mean, can you see that little bar of chocolate there? So it is like a box of chocolates that you would open on Christmas or your birthday, all on the top there, with all the Fimo roses, and even like the little diamantes in between. Beautiful. And inside, what she done, oh, I've been eating my chocolates already, Charmaine. Shh. She put these on top so the chocolates just get hidden, and she filled it with some Hershey's Kisses, and as Charmaine would notice, they've gone down pretty fast. So they will be my craft desk chocolate box, so no one else knows. Keep it a secret. Shh. This is beautiful. Okay, so we've got, I painted these salt and pepper pots using use a damp cloth to clean, should not be wet, used for glitter beads and needles. So she done one white and one pink, and hand painted the roses on. And onto the tops too. And she's even, you know, put the holes through, so if I use glitter or anything, I can do this. I could put my needles in, because I'm always losing my needles. So that's going to be on my desk with bits that I normally lose in there, keep safe. But how beautiful are they? So they're the roses that go with my rose butter dish. And I'll move on to, so this one here is also one that has been really thoughtfully made. And when I opened it, I actually thought it was a little cute shelf, but after she explained what it was, it is very, very clever. So I'm going to read before I show. This is a crafting cradle. I designed it, and her husband cut and glued the pieces. I used air dry clay in moulds to decorate. It is designed to stop round pieces from rolling around the table while you are decorating. Avoid water, wipe with damp cloth and clean. So when I opened it, I thought it was a little cute shelf, but nope. So her husband, she designed it, her husband cut the wood, and they created this cradle together. And I'll quickly show you with a bubble, Christmas bubble. Things like circular would sit in the middle there, and it just won't roll around on your craft desk, and you can put your detail and glue until it dries. The same with if you're using anything like this, it will go in sideways like that, and you can decorate and as you go. So yeah, it absolutely works. So it's a genius idea of Charmaine's, and so clever and so thoughtful on how they've created this. And as you can see, all the details and workmanship that's gone in with the edging of it. And yeah, so I am so lucky to get this. It's Charmaine and her husband's special craft cradle. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Charmaine. That is going to be sitting on my desk for me to do. And then, oh, there's the hanky one. And then Charmaine asked, so I'll read the hankies. These hankies are from my own collection. They have been cleaned and are ready to use. So I'll put that with the hankies. And so Charmaine asked, because obviously in the UK we don't get Hobby Lobby, and I said, can I have something pink please from Hobby Lobby? So what she did was she went and got me some really pretty pink beads, and they will be going on my project that I am creating and working on for Shabby Art Boutique. And this little pretty gift heart box, and obviously it's magnetic so I can open it and I can put my little trinkets in there and have that on my desk too. So I'll just put things back into frame where I can, and I can't put my bigger cloths on because they're just too big to go on. And I think we are through what was supposed to be the 12 days of Christmas, but has turned into a mountain of beautiful and thoughtful gifts. And I'm just going to say, Charmaine, you really do not know how much this means to me on a personal level, and I'll be entirely grateful for your thoughtfulness and what you've done for me. So thank you very much, and thank you for joining me in my swap and seeing all my beautiful things that I have received. And I'll be back with creating with everything too. So thanks for joining me, and Merry Christmas.